What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm back here at Gettle Nissan of Sarasota, and I'm here with one of the most affordable sedans on the market right now. This is 2024 Nissan Versa. I have the SV trim for you, and today I'm going to take in a complete tour of this vehicle. We're going to check it out, of course, as far as the design, engine, capacities, technology, and the test drive. So if you like watching videos like this, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that bell notification ring bell so you won't miss any of the content that's coming out. Now let's get back to this. The first Nissan Versa was introduced back in 2007, and now we're almost at the end of its life because Nissan just announced that they're going to drop it for 2025 model lineup. So if you are looking for an affordable sedan that's not going to break your bank and save you money at the gas pump, rush over to the dealership and see if you can get one. There's 3 different trim levels available on 2024 Versa. The base one is the S trim, and with the manual transmission, it starts just over $16,000. So that one truly is the least expensive sedan on the market. Now, once you add the automatic transmission, it's going to add about $1,800, and once you add the few features, it's not uncommon to hit $20,000. This one is just under $20,000 with the starting MSRP. This is the SV trim, kind of the middle of the road, because I think you deserve the better and finer things in life. So let's take a look and see what we have on this one. First of all, if you like the color of it, they call it the sky gray pearl, and it is a really good looking color in my opinion. You have this big halogen lights with the incandescent turn signals, so typical to Nissan V-Motion grille with the piano black and some chrome accents in here. Big Nissan logo right here. This is just for decoration. Overall, a great looking front end, but what's more interesting, it's probably what's underneath the hood. So let's pop it up and find out. Here underneath the hood, you'll find a 1.6 liter dual overhead cam, 16 valve engine, producing 122 horsepower, 114 foot-pounds of torque, made it to a CVT transmission, delivering the power to front wheels. I still have this ugly prop stick, some sound insulation. It's not a speed demon, but you're going to thank it at the gas pump. 32 in the city, 40 in the expressway. We're going to check it out how it drives at the end of this video. It looks good on the side as well, right? The compact sedan. There's a few of the reasons why I would choose the SV over the regular S trim. First of all, you get the 16-inch alloy wheels versus the 15-inch, and it makes a huge difference in my book. Now, these particular rims are not bad. I like them. They're kind of two-tone. They're polished aluminum on top and the piano black in the middle. 205 by 55 is the size of the tires. You have the front disc brakes, rear drum brakes on here. You also get with the SV trim, you have the color-coordinated mirrors and door handles, and that looks a lot better. Blind spot assist in the mirror, and we have the keyless entry, so you actually have the clicker on it. With the S trim, you get the regular turnkey without any remotes. So there's a few reasons right there. Everything around the windows, as you can see, is all nicely blacked out, and this compact sedan is not so compact. The total length of the vehicle is 177 inches. Let's see what we have in the back. This whole vehicle kind of looks like the Mini Altima, especially right here in the back. I like the lights. They're nice and big. They're all incandescent though, so don't get your hopes high. You have the Nissan logo right here in the middle, SV on one side, Versa on the other side. You have a shark fin antenna on top, parking sensors in the back. You have to kind of a simulator to fiber trim over here in the diffuser style bottom of the bumper, like it is fast, which actually it's not, but reflector lights down here, and let's see if we have any room in the trunk. And there's no trunk release on the vehicle itself. There's one inside and one right here on this fancy remote. That's what you're going to get when you buy this Nissan Versa. Lock, unlock, hold for the trunk release, which you're going to do right now, and the panic button. Let's see what we have. First of all, right there, you also have the third brake light, and you also have the rear view camera. Right inside of here, you have over 15 cubic feet of cargo storage, which is pretty impressive for the size of the vehicle. It's pretty big. Underneath here, you have a compact spare tire, temporary use spare tire, jack, and the tools to help you remove the tire with. You have the 60/40 split on the rear seats. Now let's see what we have inside. Right here on the door panel, this is all hard plastic, but that's pretty much in line with whatever's left in the compact sedan market, and that's this, or the Mitsubishi Mirage. The Kia Rio, unfortunately, was discontinued last year, so we have the opening for the window speaker and the door handle. They also have the premium cloth seats with the SV trim. You get the regular cloth seats with the S, so that's another reason to upgrade to the higher trim. You have the seat back pocket on the passenger seat, but not on the driver, and you have the USB Type-C ports. It's a compact vehicle, so you don't have your own vents, and the seats, yes, they can be folded, 60/40 split. Now, of course, the seat belt is blocking it, but trust me, you can fold them down. See what happens when I try to get inside of this compact vehicle? Hey, actually, I'm 6 feet tall. This seat is adjusted to my regular seating position. I have about an inch above my head. I have plenty of shoulder room, and I'm barely touching my knees to the back of the seat. So surprisingly large for the dimensions of this vehicle. But if you are planning on carrying a lot of people, this is going to be snug. Okay, let's listen to the sound of the closing door. Okay, it's not bad. It's not the best, not the worst. In the front, we have basically the same setup as in the back, with the addition, of course, of all 4 window controls, power windows, power locks, and power mirrors. The adjustments are all right here. You also have your own door handle, of course, the speaker right underneath here. At the bottom here, you'll find the trunk release and the gas door release, and the seats are manually adjusted. Again, the premium cloth seats. Looks pretty good. Do we have the tilt and telescoping on the steering wheel? Yep, we do. It's a manual adjustment. Let me jump inside. I'll show you the rest of it. And let's see what we have on the interior of this 2024 Versa. I like this. I mean, this is kind of matching the color of the seats, right? Kind of a little bluish, grayish. I like that. This is wrapped with some kind of vinyl. This is all hard plastic. Of course, you have the glove box, you have the round vent on the side, and kind of a rectangular in the middle. Tiny little screen. This is a 7-inch screen. You have phones that are bigger than that, but we're going to see how functional it is in just a little bit. Hey, you have a flat bottom steering wheel here, Nissan logo. On the right-hand side, you have the regular cruise control, no adaptive cruise control on this one. And then you have the voice control for the phone pickup, hang up button. And here we have the Seek Track back volume, and we have the adjustments to see what's going on in the instrument cluster. So let's take a look at that. On the right hand side, you have the speedometer. On the left hand side, you have the speeds right here, another 7-inch screen. That's all digital right here. Let me see what we have. So first of all, you have average 23 miles per hour. Then you have your media. Then we can see the tachometer in here. Oh, this is fancy, right? 261 miles to empty. Let's keep moving. All right, back to information screen. Now we can see the VDC settings, driver assistance, customized display, vehicle settings, TPMS settings, maintenance. All of it is right here. Clock unit, language factor, reset. Driver assistance settings are, let's take a look. So we have the lane keep assist, blind spot, emergency brake, parking aids, driver attention alert, time alert, low temperature alert. This is pretty cool. I mean, you have a lot of safety feature on this vehicle. Plus you have all of the displays that you need. Like right in the middle there, you see you have the temperature. You also have your current time. The vehicle's got 102 miles. And let's go back. Let's get out of here and let's put it in this fancy setting right here. This looks pretty cool, right? For a basic vehicle, not bad at all. Now the 7-inch screen, you kind of have like Toyota-like bezel. You have the menu. Let's see, this is your main menu, so you can see AM, FM, Bluetooth audio, auxiliary phone connections. You can add a phone and you can do Android Auto settings. Let's see, no device registered. On the sides over here, you have the hard buttons for the phone. Then you have the night and day display, audio, volume, and power button display. On the other side, let's see what it does. You can turn it off basically. Press the day and night button to resume it. Then you have the Seek Track back and the tune and scroll button. That's pretty much it. That's all you have. Very basic, but functional. Now you have the regular climate control. This is a single zone and not automatic climate control. I mean, basically you set it up yourself. Here's your fan speed, your temperature, some shortcuts for your AC. and the air recirculating button. Then right here at the bottom, you have the USB Type A, regular auxiliary outlet. Here's your 12-volt power outlet. Do you have, wow, you do have the wireless charging here. Fancy. Start stop button, which you don't get on the S trim. You get the regular key, and then you have the regular shifter, and nothing too crazy about it. You also have the cup holders and a little armrest with storage, which you don't get on the base trim level. Up here you have the regular mirror, light controls, visors, no illumination, so you can't put your makeup at night. This is the interior of this 2024 Versa. Take it for a spin. So before we take it for a spin, let's take a look at the Nissan website. Let's see what models are available. So the cheapest one, as I mentioned before, is the basic Versa S with a 5-speed manual transmission. You have 16,390. That's of course before the destination charge. If you add the CVT transmission to it, you're at $18,060, so $1,700 for the automatic transmission. The Versa SV available only with the CVT, $19,680. That's the starting MSRP. And the Versa SR, $20,400. Now with the SR, if you want the bigger wheels, the LED lights, that might be the vehicle for you. Now all of them share the same engine, and if you get the CVT transmission, of course the same transmission, so no difference as far as the performance of this vehicle. It's just the different features. But let's talk about the segment, because it is a dying segment. Sadly, the cheapest cars, the manufacturers are not making as much money on them, so they're dropping them. Kia Rio, last year they dropped both the sedan and the hatchback. Now Mitsubishi Mirage, I think they're going to cut it in 2024. This is the last year. And from what I heard lately, 2024 Nissan Versa is going to be the end of the road for this one. So, I mean, if you are looking for something small like this might be your last opportunity, whether this or the Mitsubishi Mirage. This one with the 122 horsepower is the more powerful option, believe it or not. And, you know, for me personally, I think I'd lean towards the Nissan anyways. But I haven't done the Mitsubishi Mirage, so I haven't test-driven one myself. So it would be interesting for me to do it, just to kind of see and show you guys of which one I like best. So far, so good. I like the design of it. It looks kind of like a mini Altima. Let's see how it drives. All right, so sitting in this vehicle, first of all, I mean, it is very spacious. It's got plenty of room, especially right here in the front. I'm 6 feet tall. No issues here. I mean, as far as the headroom, shoulder room, knee room, I can move this seat back still probably another few inches. So even if you are really tall, you should find yourself fairly comfortable in here. Now, as far as the comfort, the seats are on the stiffer side, right? They're not very comfy. Also, you can hear some road noise coming into the cabin, so I don't think there's much in terms of the insulation, insulating the road from the inside of this vehicle. So you can definitely hear that engine noise. You can also hear that road noise. The engine, 1.6 liter, like I mentioned, 122 horsepower. The 0 to 60 on it was rated at about 9.5 seconds, so definitely on the slower side. We're at the stoplight right here. I'm going to check out some of the acceleration, see if it's going to be safe merging in traffic if you need it to. And let's go. All right, so let's just say it. Don't expect much in terms of the acceleration. We got up to 50, but it was a slow going to 50 miles an hour in this vehicle. So, I mean, manage your expectations when you are seeing that there is a gap in traffic. Make sure that it is a pretty big one, because otherwise you might get clipped. See, as far as the turning ratio, okay, we do 180 here. And as you can hear, it is fairly loud inside. But again, the price, the gas mileage, I'm sure the insurance is not very high on them either. I mean, $20,000 vehicles, they're a thing of the past. What else is in this range? I mean, you can get like the base maybe Kia Soul or Hyundai Venue, which are SUVs. They're starting just a little bit more than that, which is still not bad. But if you are a sedan person, this is it. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you learned one or two things. And if you did, then I've done my job. So don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button, turn on that bell notification ring bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.